Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. It's we've got a really great lineup for you because, as you know, last week Spider-Man: Far From Home was released, so we thought we'd do this Spider-Man match on the same Raimi trilogy. And with me, I've got my co-host and also helped write the questions for this match, Michael Campbell. Michael, how do you feel about this match?
I feel excited. I didn't know this match was happening, otherwise I would have tried to be in it. But writing is the next best thing, and I got my special Spider-Man 3. I know Spider-Man 3 phone case for the occasion. Yeah, I'm excited. I know the competitors are excited, especially with Cody. So I'm curious to see how it will go.
um, and now that we'll meet the competitors. First up, we've got grumpy old man in the corner. Usually on Rankum. Cody Newbury. Cody, how are you feeling about this match?
I didn't know dropping a GIF and a comment makes you in a match, but it does. So future for everybody. I try to make it a rule that I don't
GIF.
play Robert.
GIF, by the way.
It's whatever it's called. I think the person said it was a GIF, so just deal with it. Like the peanut butter. So here's the thing. I don't choose to play Robert on any circumstance of any time. And the last few times I played Jake Marangoni, it's ended very badly for me. So this is going to be very bad, but I will say Kristen Dunst in these movies is fucking awful. And after rewatch, that still holds up. So let's go.
And this just turned into a two-way match. Breaking news.
If you think she's good, Michael, then you don't know anything.
Well, if you think I don't think she's good, you don't know me.
I know you.
But we've also got Jake Marangoni here. Jake, how are you feeling about the match?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling great. I've definitely it's crazy because I made the post. I want to play Robert in a Sam Raimi trilogy match, like end of December, and I actually didn't think it would actually get to this moment, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like if there's any geek franchise I have that I could go head to head with Robert in, it's this Raimi trilogy. I love it. The first two are like amazing, and I love it. Maybe nostalgia reasons why, but I just think they're great, and I've rewatched all three, taken notes. I've studied like nothing ever before, and I'm just feeling like this is just gonna be a fun match, and no, this is gonna be great, and yeah. So and Cody's gonna be it, so that's fun. Yeah, it's people that I like in this match, so that's gonna be cool.
And also, he's the champion of just about every Geek League. There, he's just waiting for his inevitable call up to the Schmodown as Robert Parker. Robert, how are you feeling about this match?
I'm good. I'm really excited for this match. Jake hit it on the head. It's great people. I love all these guys. Cody's my manager. Jake is my former teammate in non-canon life. And I'm just looking forward to this. The first two Raimi movies are the movies that made me fall in love with comic book movies and with superheroes. Like, those are the two movies that just made me absolutely fall in love with superhero filmmaking. So I'm very excited to be here today. I also did some studying, also rewatched up, and I can concur that Kirsten Dunst is mostly pretty bad.
Mostly, she's pretty rough. But hey, I'm going to be
and Jake wins.
That Oscar
Quick
match. I'm going
to
be the Caleb Coho in that Oscar match. I'm just going to try to hold on while this goes. This is going to be rough.
But yeah, how the match goes is it's going to be a 25-minute main round where they rack up as many points as they can, and then they go to a 3-minute speed round in which if they get the question wrong, they lose a point. If they get it right, they gain a point. And there'll be a short break after 15 minutes just to recalibrate. And you get 3 repeats and 1 challenge. And with that out of the way, we're going to go to the first question, which is probably a softball, but it's who plays Mary Jane in the trilogy?
Oh, okay.
Wait, really? Is this happening?
I'll say this question wasn't in the doc until a certain message appeared in the group chat. I'll just say that. We can, Robert, I'll just mark it.
Kirsten Dunst.
Okay.
It's Kirsten
Question.
Dunst.
Yeah.
Blah, Kirsten Dunst.
That's ridiculous.
So your first official question. That does count for points. We just wanted to get everyone on the board for a while.
Oh, that didn't actually count for a point.
I
Okay.
wanted to make Cody
Yeah.
feel good.
Thank you, guys.
So your next question. What song does Macy Gray perform at the World Unity Festival? As we know, she was a famous singer at the time, so that's why she was famous.
Are you sure, Draco?
Yeah, I've been
Five.
like basically. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of her myself, but with that, everyone's got their board up.
Yeah.
Cody,
I put American Pie.
that is incorrect.
Challenge. No.
It's a Jake.
My Nutmeg Fantasy.
That is correct. And Robert.
My Nutmeg Fantasy.
That's correct.
Okay, we all should have known that one.
The next question is, who says this quote? It's a free country, not a rent-free country.
Just a pretty incredible quote, by the way. Don't really want to say too much. I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, everyone's up. Jake.
Mr. Ditkovich.
And Robert.
Mr. Ditkovich.
And Cody.
Glad I didn't have to pronounce first, Mr. Ditkovich.
The next question.
Yep.
The next question is, what color is the car that Dr. Octopus throws through the cafe window which Peter narrowly saves MJ from?
You said what color?
What color? Yep.
One of the very first Schmodown questions. Name a color. Fun fact. Everyone's got the boards up, so we'll go to Robert.
Is it red?
It's incorrect.
Oh, nice.
Who?
Cody.
Blue?
Incorrect. Jake.
It was a taxi cab car. It was yellow.
It's incorrect.
Oh,
It
what?
was black. It was a black.
Holland.
Okay,
At
I
first
must
I
be.
thought it was a taxi cab as well, and I was like, color? They wouldn't ask for a taxi cab color, would they?
We're all idiots.
Wow. Okay,
Well,
yeah.
Dumbasses. Cancel the match. We're not worthy to play here.
The next question. This is a bit of a fun one. There is a famous goof in the scene where Peter is in his bedroom and testing his newfound abilities. What is it? This is in Spider-Man 1. There's a famous gaff / error.
What? Fuck this question.
We're looking for one specific word. So
Oh.
like no, I'm not saying it's one word, I'm just saying one word is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
I'm so wrong.
However you word it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm like, I can name everything he does, but I don't know what the.
It's on like every. Let's go 5, 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
I bet it's.
you're right. Cody.
I put the Dr. Pepper can.
That is incorrect. Robert.
You see something you're not supposed to.
That is incorrect. Jake.
I just said continuity error of the wedding. I have no idea.
It's incorrect. It's the lamp. He breaks the lamp, and then it appears again in the next scene.
To be honest, I've never noticed that, so I must be
I've never
most
noticed
oblivious.
that.
I thought we had.
Blah.
That's fine. Okay.
But the next question is, who plays the chicken woman at the wrestling arena?
The
That
what?
is check in woman, not chicken woman. Check in woman.
That's why I heard chicken.
The chicken one.
It's my accent, isn't it weird?
That's something. I don't. You can go ahead. I don't know.
Okay. Jake?
There's no featherweight division small fry. Octavia Spencer.
And Robert?
Octavia Spencer.
That's correct.
Wow.
I'll go ahead this one.
Yeah.
What is the headline title used on Eddie's plagiarized photo, which ultimately gets him fired?
Oh, shit.
It's a good question, but I'm out.
Yeah.
Go 5, 4, 3.
No, that's not right. Here you go.
Yep. And Cody, nothing or?
No.
Yeah. Jake?
Spidey scores.
Incorrect. Robert?
That's the one where he kisses Gwen. Spider-Man Menace to Society. I don't have it either.
Is incorrect. It's Spider-Man shows his true colors.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
right.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
It's the
Now
plagiarized.
I
I knew it
yeah.
was. I knew it was the one once he had the Venom suit, but I could not remember.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, but I thought it was the wrong one. Yeah.
Next question is: on the Green Goblin mask, what color are the eyes?
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, might stump someone. We'll go Cody then. Cody.
Yellow?
That's correct. Robert.
The horrible yellow eyes.
I was going to say that.
Oh,
Jake.
yeah, okay. That's
Yellow.
The next question. In Spider-Man, Peter Parker is atop a building trying to figure out how to use his web shooters by saying some commands. What is the third command he tries?
Oh, jeez.
What's up, Jake?
Up and away, web.
That's correct. Robert?
Up and away, web.
Yeah, and Cody.
I really wish you guys would have went tally ho, but
You want to go ahead?
The next question is: who plays Flash Thompson in the series?
Thanks, guys.
And plot twist, spelling does count. Okay.
No.
I don't know the pronunciation, but I got the spelling right. We know that.
Cody, I want to see Cody say it first.
Joe Manganiello? If it's wrong, it's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's fine. It's a
He's playing for third place. No offense, but Jake.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah, and Robert.
Joe Manganiello. Is that what's spelled?
Yeah, that's how it's spelled, right? Yeah, he says it.
Italian.
It's unbiased, by the way. I want to challenge Michael being on this call. Just saying.
Hey, you're the one saying you're not even
douche nugget. Go ahead.
Your next question. In Spider-Man, when arriving at the field trip, Harry wants to be dropped off around the corner because he doesn't want his classmates to see him in what make of car? What make? What type? Brand? Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's good. And Jake.
A Rolls Royce.
Yep. And Robert.
He doesn't want to show up in a Rolls. Yeah. Rolls Royce.
Yep. And Cody.
Rolls Royce. What do you want me to do? Trade it in for a Jetta? That's one of my favorite ones.
Next question is: what comedian plays Mr. Jax, the banker who denies May the opportunity to refinance her home in Spider-Man 2?
Oh, good question. Don't know it. But...
Not gonna say too much about this. It's so ridiculous.
Nah, neither.
Is everyone got the boards? I can't.
Yeah, you're good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake.
Joe McHale.
Yeah, and Robert.
Joel McHale.
And Cody.
No.
Oh,
But that's a good answer, guys. By the way, if Robert wins this match, I win, so it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Right, if I
That's
win,
facts.
then you lose.
Oh, if Jake wins too, I have both fellowships.
I was gonna say this is
We all
win-win
win.
situation.
Everybody books you in like 7 matches
We're
a
all
year. Like, it's insane. Okay.
do you want to take this one, Malcolm?
You can.
Okay. Fight 2. Once J. Jonah Jameson realizes MJ has abandoned his son, the altar, he tells his wife to call Deborah. Who is Deborah in the movie?
Ah, so we're going with the other.
I thought you were going somewhere else too.
Me too.
Basically, like, what is Deborah?
Yeah.
Why is Deborah?
I'm not even gonna say the line just in case it comes up again.
That's the other franchise. That's the other.
Oh, I can't say it?
I'm saying it. I don't
Cool.
care what you all
I mean,
say.
okay. I mean, we all know it, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Not much of us will know.
We've got Cody.
The caterer. Don't open the caviar.
Cody?
Caterer.
Yeah. And Robert?
Caterer, don't open the caviar.
Caterer, don't tell her. Tell her not to open the caviar. Yeah, caterer.
Well, you guys are all be pissed if that's a correct.
Or fine.
That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
We would have all known it.
The next question. Yep. Uncle Ben jokingly uses the name of which famous dead person to refer to Peter?
Can I just say, I'm doing pretty well. Like 80% of what I thought the questions were going to be have been asked. Like, I'm feeling happy about this. I knew this is going to be one of the questions.
By the way, if you don't accept this one, I'm challenging.
But Robert,
Michelangelo.
that is correct. And Jake
Hey, Michelangelo.
and Cody.
Michelangelo. I was just like, if there's another one he's called, I do not know that one. So.
Take this one.
Yeah, I'll take it. What is Peter's apartment number in Spider-Man 2 and 3?
Oof.
Damn.
Okay. We went from Kirsten Dunst to this.
Technically,
Okay.
it is showing up, but yeah.
We're going on the dick punches, I see.
This is where the real match begins.
You thought the other ones were softballs? Oh, no.
Hey, the next one you're guys going to get is how many webs does he actually stop the train with? Okay.
And Cody just wrote an upcoming question that we had, so we have to
Good.
scrap that.
If it is,
How many words does he use in the first Spider-Man?
But Robert,
My college dorm number, 327.
that is not correct. Jake,
112.
also incorrect. And Cody,
I put 813.
also correct. It's
Close.
501.
Of course. How could anybody not know that?
You
Amateurs.
dumbasses. You two should have known that. Me, it was never going to happen.
Oh, shit.
The next question is: Peter tells Eddie that if he wants forgiveness, he should what?
Yes.
Best line of the film.
Is it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably my favorite.
it's mine.
I mean,
Because that movie
kind of put some dead in your eyes pretty up
garbage.
there, so.
It's not gonna cry?
No, it's ooh.
And Cody,
Get religion.
that is correct. And Jake,
Get religion.
also correct. And Robert,
Get religion.
and everyone gets it. And
Oh,
go to take a short break.
cool.
Just to recap the scores that we've got, Robert and Jake are both tied on 12 points, and Cody is on 9. So it is pretty close.
We'll take 9
I
points.
have
Thanks.
Jake and Robin on 13. Did I add one? Or
I might have forgotten to add one, so I'll.
Well, I actually had me at 12, so
I mean, either way, both Jake and Robert are still tied. So.
Yeah, I had me at 12 as well, but I don't know.
all right, yeah.
I don't remember if I counted Kirsten Dunst or not.
That's fine. That might have been.
That's probably it.
I don't remember if I counted that or not.
Yeah.
so like Cody's in this match. Let's do the second build actress in this and see if he can get it. Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, so which is your favorite of the trilogy? Now we're on a break. No,
But anyway, Michael hit them.
live. This is turned into Full Metal.
But we'll get back into this. Michael hit them with the next question.
Yep. Your question number 17. Which famous director appeared as a doctor in Spider-Man 2? Boards are up.
No clue.
Start with Jake
John Landis.
and Robert.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's not what I had. I had Ivan Reitman.
Yep. And Cody.
I went with Wes Craven.
Close, actually. Yeah. Our director.
The next
That's why I
question
went
is.
with it with Raimi.
The next question is J. Jonah Jameson says they can get a picture of Spider-Man if they can get a picture of which actress in a thong.
Nice.
I made a reference to this quote in my first movie Battleground match.
So proud. So proud.
Uh,
Which shows how 2000s this movie is.
Everyone's boards are up. Cody,
Julia Roberts.
that is correct. And Jake.
Julia Roberts.
And Robert.
Caleb Coho.
Challenge, you didn't say the correct
Oh, Julia Roberts. Sorry.
Oh.
I also don't want to think of Caleb Coho in a thong. But,
I think Michael's done something.
Did Michael die?
yeah,
Michael Ironside?
You couldn't compete in this match because your Wi-Fi couldn't hold up. Get out of the face.
but anyway, the next question is, how much money does May pay her young neighbor to help her move in Spider-Man 2?
We all got it.
Yep, Robert,
$5.
that is correct. Jake
Henry Jackson from across the street. I'm giving him $5.
and Cody.
That's Henry Jackman. $5.
Henry Jackman, yep. You got it.
Jackman.
That's what I
That's a
said.
Jackman.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth, Robert.
Sorry.
That's why
yeah,
you're an
take
ass.
the next one.
Go ahead.
Malcolm.
Yep. What does Peter give Harry as a homecoming present when he gets home from the hospital? Yeah. Go for 5, 4. And Cody.
Ice cream. No clue.
That is incorrect. Jake.
Basketball.
That is correct. And Robert.
They're all basketball.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
And
that. Great to you.
I would like to.
Do I have any girlfriends?
Go ahead, Michael.
Okay, your next question. Complete this quote spoken by Bonesaw. Hey, freak show! Go nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of blank. That was so well done. It's okay.
Can you do that again, just one more time for the camera, please?
If I have a repeat of the question.
I want a clean cut of that for audio purposes.
Hey, freak show!
With nowhere.
Boards are up.
Should we all just use like 2 repeats
So
of
go
piece
Jake.
to get him to keep saying it? I'm just saying.
It's play time.
Can you repeat the question? No, dang it. Okay.
Already. Playtime.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's correct.
Who?
Robert
Robert.
Oh, sorry,
Who?
playtime.
and Cody.
And Cody.
3 minutes of playtime.
Your next question.
Yep.
Who plays Captain Stacy in Spider-Man 3?
That cut out completely. Did you say who plays Captain Stacy?
Yeah, in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, in
Okay.
Spider-Man 3.
All I heard was Captain Stacy.
Well, don't guess the other one, okay? I actually do.
Sure, he's not
Boards
an
are
ass.
up.
But yeah, Robert.
James Cromwell.
That is correct. And Jake.
James Cromwell.
Also correct. And Cody.
James Cromwell.
And the next question is, who says the line, you know, I guess one person can make a difference in Spider-Man 3?
That's not the full quote.
It's
Can you repeat the question?
I mean, that's a reason.
close enough.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. Who says the line, you know, I guess one person can make a difference in Spider-Man 3?
This is sad. This is sad. Why am I here?
You wanted to be here.
I put it just again. That doesn't say hey, me.
You never
No,
left
saying,
the group
I
chat.
love the Raimi
I'll say
trilogy.
that.
I mean, all the times I put up the schedule, you never once complained about it.
When you were
Because I know how
back.
hard it is to schedule people. Whatever. Go ahead.
Back Cody.
I put Eddie Brock. It's not right. I don't know it.
No. Jake.
It's Stan Lee.
You gotta
That
keep
is
this up.
correct.
Shoot myself in the face.
And
Stanley.
At least I'm doing better than Coho and Oscars.
That is true.
Yes.
Wait till we get the loser point round.
but
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
does that still exist?
I hate
I'm gonna
that.
use all my. I'm gonna talk so much during that.
but the next question is, when testing out his web shooting abilities in his bedroom, Peter targets a can of what type of soda?
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
The one edge I had, which they all knew it, but still I knew it first.
Yeah.
You did know it
Um,
first. That is true.
The boards are up. Cody.
It's a Dr. Pepper can.
That is correct. And Jake.
Dr. Pepper.
And Robert.
Argument.
Next question is, what song does Mary Jane perform on stage at the beginning of Spider-Man 3?
MJ, such a great actress. I think if this continued, she was.
Oh my gosh, Michael, you are flipping smoking something.
Didn't she get an Oscar nod for Spider-Man 2?
She did.
Maybe
Oh,
at
shit,
the
you shouldn't have
MTV Movie
said that.
Awards.
Hey, they won Best Kiss for the first movie.
Oh, yeah, MTV Movie Awards, yes.
But anyway, the boards were up. Robert,
They say it's wonderful.
that is correct. Jake,
Yeah. No, I said way too much. They say falling in love is wonderful.
and Cody.
I put, isn't it wonderful?
Damn, nice pull.
Good job, Robert.
Thank you, Cody.
Good for you.
Anyway, hit them with the next question, Michael.
Yep. Category of follow-up, as Brooklyn likes to say. What play is Mary Jane starring in Spider-Man 2?
Oh, that's not it.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
I don't know the one from the 3, so I'm glad that this one was there.
I do.
Actually, new question. What is the play from
I'm waiting for
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I wrote it down in my notes. I just don't remember it.
I still didn't write it down.
All the boards are up. Cody,
Importance of being earnest.
that is correct. And Jake.
If there's a T, there's a the. It's the importance of being earnest.
And Robert.
I wrote down the one from 3. I'm a rose.
Oh, that's the perfume.
And fuck you, Jake.
Oh, you're right. It's the perfume that she models at the start of 2.
I did not hear Full Metal
That's
Random
what-
is the same as Schmodown, so get the
No,
hell
I'm
putting the...
kidding.
Oh man.
But
That's
anyway,
because I knew that too.
that brings us to the end of the main round.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
really?
It does.
Oh, that was quick.
But
Thank
going
God.
into the speed round, we have got Jake on in the lead with 12 points. Robert
No.
very
Well,
closely
Whoa.
behind.
What?
20.
On
12.
22 points.
I was like, you scored nothing, Jake. You are terrible.
But yeah, so Jake is in the lead with 22 points. Robert is second with 21 points, and Cody is third on 15.
Okay. Let's hope I keep it around 10, guys, okay?
So
So
3 minutes. 3
if
minutes
my
is on.
if my audio is fine, do you want me to just rip through these questions?
Yeah.
This is a speed round, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to talk a lot, so you're not going to get many questions out.
No.
So
Shut
tell
your
me
mouth.
when you're ready.
Yeah. Hit them with the first question.
Okay. Fill in this quote from Otto. The power of the blank in the palm of my hands.
4 from 51.
Yep. And Cody.
Power of the sun in the palm of my hands?
Yep. And Jake.
Power of the sun, palm of my hand.
And Robert.
Sun.
Yep.
Yes,
Your
it's
next
full
question.
Robert.
Name 2 of Bruce Campbell's cameos throughout the trilogy.
Oh my god. Shit.
Yep. 2 boards are up. Just those
No.
2. Cody.
No. Okay, now I got it. You're good.
It's a
Yep.
speed round.
Cody.
It doesn't. You still got to do counts. Ring announcer and usher.
Yep. And Jake.
Wrestling announcer and usher.
And Rob.
Snooty Usher, wrestling announcer, and maitre d'. Not in that order.
That's
Show
what
off.
we have. Exactly, Snooty Usher. Your next question: who wrote the screenplay for the first film?
Hey Jake, it'd be real cool if you missed. That'd be great.
And
But then you'd be late, so no thanks.
Cody.
Kevin Feige.
Cody.
Some other guy.
Correct. And Jake.
David Coep.
And
Or
Rob.
David Cap, I don't know.
David Kep.
Fuck screenwriter
Yep.
questions. Okay.
Hey, he's like Jurassic Park, okay?
I don't
Your
care.
next question: in Spider-Man 2, which Academy Award-winning song plays during a montage showing Peter's blissful mood after getting rid of his Spider-Man persona.
You cut out a lot in there, but I think I got it.
Which Academy Award plays montage during showing Peter's blissful mood?
Jake.
Yeah, and Cody?
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Correct. And Jake?
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
And Robert?
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
That is correct. Your next question. Name 3 of the 4 items seen on Mary Jane's food tray in Spider-Man when Peter catches her after she trips.
Food items?
Oh my god!
Yeah, 3 of the 4.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my god!
I literally put how many. I did not think to do this.
And this will also be the last question.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is
So
really
this-
unfortunate.
There's no ties no matter what. So this.
How you feeling, Jake? I'm not
I
feeling
hate
good.
this.
I'm not feeling good at all.
This
So.
I'm definitely wrong on this one, so we're good.
Oh
Okay,
god!
Go Cody first. Are you guys
I
all
put
ready? Don't need
sandwich.
repeats?
Veggies and lemonade?
That is incorrect.
That's fair.
We'll go Robert.
I have a milk carton, an apple, and a bowl of either cereal or like hot cereal.
And Jake?
I put milk, pudding, and sandwich.
I mean, I will accept pudding.
No!
What? Really?
Well, it's green jelly, which is pudding. So
No! Pudding is not Jello. I don't know what you do in Australia, but pudding is pudding, and
Well,
Jello
I
is
think
Jello.
Robert is also because I don't think it's cereal is on there as well.
yeah, it's like
So-
it's the. I
Wait,
mean,
you got the answer, right?
We both got it right.
Well, it was Malcolm
Hold on.
who wrote. So
Hold on. I
I'm
want to
deferring to him.
challenge for the simple fact of: did you taste all this food? How the hell do you know what's on the tray? You can't do it for 30 seconds.
Cody.
So bullshit. Challenge.
I mean, we have plenty more questions if you want a replacement one. If you want.
What were the answers?
So we have sandwich, apple, milk, and green jelly.
Well, I'm definitely wrong. So either way,
I'm
it's-
challenging.
I'm also wrong. I'm also wrong.
I'm challenging.
Yeah, Jake and I are both wrong because green Jello is definitely not pudding.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's fair. But I mean, if you want another question, we can give you another question, or otherwise,
I'm fine
like,
with that.
Either way, I mean, it's a valid question. Like, I don't mind
It's
either way.
fine, I guess. But I mean, yeah.
Sure,
I guess
let's just do one
I'm
more.
just-
If you're offering, let's do one more, huh?
I threw one
Let's just do
sandwich
one.
on, so you gotta weigh on my
I
challenge.
guess-
'Cause
I
I don't
guess
think you tried all
technically-
those sandwiches.
It's hard to
Bullshit.
decide what is what. I'm fine with giving him another question if you're all right, Malcolm.
yeah, go
Yep.
for it.
I'll ask one.
I love it.
Okay, so scores are back. Jake 26, Robert 25, Cody 16. Okay, I'll find a good one. Okay, this one. What item does Peter bring home with him for Thanksgiving dinner with the Osborns in Spider-Man?
Well, should have just stayed
Oh,
there.
good game, Jake, because I know you got this.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I didn't. I'm at 15 now, so I started where I finished. So fuck all you guys.
All right. So you're ready, Cody?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Robert
He had to beat an old woman with a stick to get some cranberries.
and Jake.
Damn it.
Yeah, it was cranberries.
That is correct.
And I refuse to show, so whatever.
But that does mean with this a score of 27 points, the winner is Jake Marangoni. Robert came second with a score of 26 points.
That one.
And
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say
Cody
that
came
one Spider-Man 2 question. That's good.
Yeah, and Cody came third place with a score of 15 points. I'm going to go to Cody first. Cody, how do you feel about the match?
I mean, I watched Spider-Man 3 a couple times today because I had strep throat, and I figured, you know what? What's good for strep throat? Spider-Man 3. Turns out it made me sicker, which sucks. But I never was going to win this match. Not at all. I love these movies, but I don't know the apartment number or like what type of food is on a fucking tray. I know how many he caught, if that was a question, but more power to you guys. Congrats to Jake. You beat Robert in the Geek franchise, so he is never going to live this one down. And so congrats. But this was fun. I'm glad I was here, and I'm glad I got to play in Michael Denton, so that makes me happy. Because he's a biased judge, and he's rude. He's a rude man. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Michael.
Robert, how do you feel about the match today?
I got no shame. The importance of being earnest, I have written my notes upstairs, and I just could not pull it. So I'm a little bit bummed because then it would have been a tie game. We would have had to keep going. But the way I see it, it was a really fun game. I haven't had this much fun just like shooting the shit, playing with some really great guys in a long time. So I have fun every match, but this was a lot of fun. I haven't like been on a call with Jake in forever, so this is a good time. If I'm going to lose to anybody in Spider-Man, it has to be Jake. I will not accept it from anybody else. But yeah, I think I'm like 3 for 5 out of random wins right now or something like that. So I'm feeling pretty good. 4 for 6, something like that. So I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah. And going to the winner, Jake. Jake, how does it feel about besting Robert in something?
It's pretty good, but especially like listen, Robert's like the best as far as family is concerned, and yeah, if it eventually does happen in the Schmoedown, it's gonna be amazing to see. And I'm just happy that I can at least have this one little thing before he goes up, because I think that'd be a little star on my my achievements. Yeah, pretty much. But Robert says he's 3 after 305 in random. I'm now 1 for 2, so I'm 50-50 when it comes to random. So that's pretty good. I don't know how this looks up, but at least I can say I'm the Spider-Man Trilogy trivia champion. Hell yeah!
Oh God,
The reigning.
The reigning
Give yourself a championship.
So I want some respect, goddammit. No, but this is a lot of fun. I had a really good time. Yeah, I haven't been on call with Robert since I think like the Full Metal Championship match back in December. So this has been great, and I had a lot of fun. That was the main thing.
Yeah, and as I always like to do after every match is see if there's anything else they want to challenge. And Cody, is anything else you want to throw a challenge for?
Oh man, because I did so well in this one. I already beat Dan in baseball. Any sports? Okay, I shouldn't say that. Any of the main 3 sports, I would love to challenge for. Basketball, football, or baseball. Other than that, nah, I'm good. Movies suck sometimes for me.
Jake, I think I've got you down for a few others, but is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for?
Nah, I think it's just the James Bond one and the release dates one. I think that's like the only 2 that I'm at the top of my head. I know I'm going to be in, and those will be fun to do. So yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm good.
And Robert, you've got the Harry Potter match coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
This has been the month of testing Robert on geek stuff.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for?
The Batman Arkham video games. I've said it like 100 times, and I will keep saying it. I will keep saying it until it finally happens.
I mean, it's definitely on the books, and there's definitely enough people to do it. So, I mean, that might be coming out shortly.
Yeah, that'd be great. But really, I mean, anything geek, whether you need help writing or whether you want people playing it, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah. But with that, that ends another episode of Full Metal Random. There won't be a match next week because, as I said on the post, I'm going to take a week's break to just get the Bill and Ted match and the Harry Potter match sort of finished.
How dare you take a week off? How dare you?
You need a break or something?
But we will be back in full force in a few weeks with the Bill and Ted match, which is Sandy Robinson facing off against Brian Michaels and Ethan Bella. But that should be a lot of fun. But we'll find out where we can find everyone. Cody, where can people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me on Multiplex, Full Metal Geek sometimes, Movie Battleground. Check out Multiplex Entertainment, where my show, Your List Sucks, where I pretty much berate everybody for their choices in film, movies, or anything. It's a fun time. Just had Over the Top Action come out, and this week's coming up is Directors with Paul Nazario and Tim Bercala. It should be a very interesting list because this list is the most different I've ever had on the show.
Hell yeah.
No, 30 movies are not the same or same directors. So it's going to be very interesting, and I can't wait for it.
And Michael, where can people find you on the line?
Just find me on Letterboxd at my name. I recently, I think 2 days ago, put out a tweet and it got like 3 likes in Twitter. So, hit that up. And that's pretty much it.
And Jake, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter at Pretentious Hack, the P and the H at Caps. I'm also on Letterboxd with everyone else here. And I also want to get back and doing more stuff with Multiplex. So look for this and stuff like that. That's right, Cody. And you can find me wherever there's movie trivia, I guess. Good places. Movie trivia.
Also, check out his team match that just dropped today.
Oh, yes.
But Robert, where can people find you online?
You can find me personally on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first last name of Vowels plus year. Anywhere you can check out digital music, you can find my first album, Shoot for Teams, with my group of Forks. No, you can find me anywhere that there is movie trivia online, specifically geek trivia, whether it's running, writing, or playing, and I'm always there.
And you can find me hosting Rankum over on Take 3 Productions. You can find me over here doing Formula Random, competing all over the place, and Twitter, Letterboxd, and Stardust at Melcourt. And until in a few weeks, stay random. So.